Hello, hello, my tiny tummy family. Let me get a little music on this background here because, yeah, let's see. What's this daydreaming one? We'll turn it down a bit too. Anyhow, I hope your week has been amazing. Thank you for joining. My name is Jen Bailey. I'm a VSG athlete. And yeah, this live stream, I wanted to go over alcohol after VSG surgery. So, I mean, it's not exactly frowned upon, but it's not, something that they're like encouraging you to do. Overall, I mean, if you stay away from it, great. As anything, just be responsible. Let's see who's in our comments. Knowing Nia, hey girl. Thank you for being here. So, yeah, let's get into this. So, alcohol after VSG surgery. When did I have my first drink? Let's start with this. Normally, I don't really drink a whole lot anyways. It's just not my thing. I'm like a social drinker, and it's pretty rare, like when we do like party kind of stuff. Our social things are like running events, and people drink beer afterwards, but I think beer is like gross. It just tastes yucky, so it's not my thing. But for me, I had my first drink about 9 months post-surgery. So you are allowed to have alcohol like 6 months after. I had it 9, and I had a shot of tequila. And that experience, it was crazy. I definitely didn't know what I was in for. I didn't know what to expect when I had it, because we were out with some friends, and it went down. It burned. I literally felt it go like down my esophagus, and it felt like it was coating the little tiny tummy that I have. It just like covered it. I could feel the burn through it, and that was really crazy. I had no idea like it was a thing. Even when I've had alcohol before, I never felt it like that. And I wasn't drinking like garbage tequila. It was good. So normally I guess it would have been smooth, but this was a whole new experience, and yeah, it was just like fire. And literally within minutes, I felt not drunk, but I felt like tipsy, that like, the tingly lips, the kind of weird sensation, the warmth in my body. It was surprising how fast it kicked in. Afterwards, I definitely like researched that, and that's a thing for us with these small stomachs, is it hits us way faster than it would like the normal person. So, yeah, that's what I had, and that was my experience, and I felt like all mellow and loose and real quick. And it lasted maybe like 45 minutes. I don't know. Like we were hanging out with these people and it was nice, but I wasn't sitting there timing it. So it just like it hit real fast, stayed for a good little chunk, and then I felt back to normal. But when I did research this, it says, yes, that your blood alcohol level raises up to, what like a drunk person would be after one drink. And I can very much believe that, just going off of everything I felt. And then I didn't have any drinks for a while, because we didn't like go out and do anything. And now I knew what I was in for, and it wasn't really a great feeling. So it wasn't something I was like trying to chase. Alcohol consumption recommendations. So again, like drink responsibly if you do choose to do this, but generally like the specialists don't recommend you to have drinks, because it it doesn't do anything for your body. Like if you're a social drinker, okay. But physically for us, it's just empty calories, and it slides through that tiny tummy so fast. It's like there's nothing really great happening in it for you. So that it's generally recommended not to drink. But obviously, like, people are going to live their lives and do their things. So we can follow the recommendations for what we need to eat and the supplements we need to take. And if you don't, then, you know, later on you might have to take prescription medication because of like the bone density loss and all of that stuff. So the same thing is with alcohol. They can recommend you don't do it, but if you do, and just drink responsibly, because it also can lead to alcoholism. Like, you can become an alcoholic because this good feeling like kicks in so fast, and you go from having this food addiction to where you get the surgery, you have this tool to help you become better, and then all of a sudden you're taking on a different addiction in alcohol. So recommendations overall are really try to stay away from it if possible. But, you know, we're all adults here. We live our lives whatever way we want to. Why I chose to drink, again, it goes back to the social things. We were with friends, we were out, they were having their drinks, I had mine, like, hey, cool, it's good. In daily life, no, I don't choose to have anything. Like, we don't even have alcohol in the house because it's just not something that we have. Sometimes, like, I may drink wine in those social settings, but again, like, it's just, I don't like the feeling of it. It's just not for me. Yeah, the most recent time I had, which I've only had drinks, like 3 times now, maybe 4 in these 2 years. We went to a quinceañera, and that was, okay, number one, that was the best party ever. Never been to one of those. Had an amazing time. It was so much fun. And I had 2 drinks while I was there. And we were there from like 4 to midnight. And in that time, like, those are the drinks I had, just the 2. And it was fun. I partied with all of these amazing people, and that was the end of it. But I definitely made sure, like, I drank my water. I had liquid IV, you know. I wasn't sure, even having those 2 drinks, how it was going to affect me. And I did not want to wake up with any kind of hangover or lose an entire weekend because I just didn't feel good. And like, I was still able to get up, go do my exercise, like, get back to daily life. So that's kind of why I drink when I do, which is not often. So, yeah, that it's a social thing, but it's not guaranteed to have it, because we've been to other events, like with our chamber people out here, and there's drinks a-flowing. It's just not, yeah, my thing. Feel it when I feel it, and don't when I don't. Pros and cons of it. So, pros, I mean, I guess you can call it a pro. You're just having fun out there, but you're responsible. Cool, you become a little relaxed. It's like a mellowing thing if you're not someone that's like outgoing, and it gives you kind of that little boost of energy to be like, yeah, like, you want to talk more to people. Great, cool. Then consider that a pro in it. But the cons, you know, it is empty calories. It's liquid calories. It doesn't do anything for your body. It doesn't do anything great for you. You can have the next day, like, feeling bad. It sucks up, 1-2 days or whatever. You can become dehydrated because you you drank way more than one drink or one shot. When you are drunk, our decision making just kind of goes down a bit. So maybe we'll overeat and eat the wrong things in that. It's just like the list of cons is way bigger than the pros. But again, we're adults. You make your choices, do what you do, and, just go from there. But because it affects us so easily, some people may take to that. They may really like it. And you do go from food addiction into alcohol addiction. So yeah, there's some very big cons with this. But again, you do you. Was it worth it? For me, so the first shot 9 months in, I don't think it was worth it. I didn't like the whole burning feeling, and it hit me really fast. So it wasn't like a gradual, hey, I feel nice, I feel mellow. I almost immediately felt like I was not going to be able to hold a conversation with someone like the way that I wanted to, and be mentally all there. So it wasn't worth it for that occasion. But for this quinceañera we went to, it was loud, the music's crazy, we're chatting, but it's not deep, meaningful conversation. There was a lot of dancing. I still have a blood blister on my foot from that. But that one, yeah, it was worth it because I feel like I made choices afterwards that were still helpful to me. And I was able to stay hydrated. I didn't have a hangover, and I was able to get back to my normal life, my active life, the day after. So, I guess it kind of comes and goes. It just works with whatever the situation is at that time. One day it wasn't, the other day it was. So yeah, that's just kind of the whole alcohol thing. It's not huge to me. I can take it or leave it. Just depends on the situation. Maybe you like to party a whole lot and everything, you like the feeling of it, and great, that works for you. What works for some people doesn't work for others. So yeah, that was pretty much it with alcohol. I was at EDC Las Vegas this last weekend, and I had an amazing time, but I went solo and I didn't drink over there because I want to know what's going on, what I'm doing. I had certain stages that I wanted to go and hit and see. And yeah, you can have fun without being drunk or tipsy or sloppy drunk or any of that. It's a personal choice. And I don't judge someone who, has surgery and wants to drink or continues to drink. I do feel bad, because I have seen some people. I was following someone on Instagram and she was doing really well. And then once she got the, kind of okay after those 6 months to start, then she really went ham on it. And I was just you can see the weight stopped coming off, and she slowly started to gain it back. And we had surgery within a few months of each other. And so that kind of stuff, that makes me sad, because I know we all want to have fun and be around our family and friends and party and, just have good times, especially coming off the pandemic. We're back in the game now. But to make those kind of choices and then start to undo this great tool that we've been given, that's what makes me sad for someone. I want more for them. I want them to feel good, and really utilize what we've been given. But yeah, it's not I'm not judging you oh my God, what's wrong with you? It's just, I hope for more for you and others and anyone out there that has a surgery, really takes it seriously. So yeah, you can have the drinks, and still have a really good life. Just be responsible. That's it. Don't go ham, because then it ruins all of the stuff that we're working so hard for. And nobody wants that, Keep it going. I'm a couple years out. I've seen people a few years out further than me that are doing amazing. And like, that's what I want. I want to support everyone. And if we struggle or we hiccup in life with it, it's okay. You pick yourself back up and let's support the best we can. So yeah. If you're feeling nosy, you can go on Strava. It's a free app. You can follow me along. I'm on there as Jen Bailey. You can check out my workouts, things that, whether it's running, yoga, strength training. As I do these things, like my Garmin will throw it over to Strava, and you can see, if I had a super high heart rate, which means like I was working really, really hard, or if it was crazy low and I just wasn't feeling it that day. We're all different, and yeah, some people I see are doing really amazing things and they're super fast. Again, in this process, we cannot compare ourselves to somebody else right now. We're in very different parts of our journeys, whether someone's had the surgery or not. I can't go like, oh my gosh, this person's running a 7-minute mile. Like, why am I not that good? Well, they're training for an ultra marathon. They're training for a triathlon. So, big crazy things that are really awesome, but my body is physically not there yet. It's okay. We all have our own journeys, hiccups, struggles, peaks and valleys. So yeah, on Instagram, I'm on there as Jen_Bailey 17. 17 is because that's when I became a Bailey. So yeah, you can check out stuff on there and see what life is like. And then my YouTube channel. So I just put out a short today. Hopefully that helps some people. But yeah, that's where I am with alcohol after VSG surgery. I would love to hear your comments, and anything that's going on with you, maybe your experience with it, good, bad, indifferent, whatever. I'm here for it. So yeah, thank you so much for joining. I truly, truly appreciate it. And yeah, until next time, sending light, love, and happiness.